Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, my friend from Oakville, North Burlington. I hope I've not mangled the name of the constituency. I'm very pleased that so many changes have been made to our anti-terrorism legislation that are reflected in C-59. There are a number of times where I have stood in this place and complained that the government held consultations but did not listen. And this, I would be happy to say, is not one of those times. I submitted an extensive brief to the joint consultation headed by the Minister of Justice, the Minister of Public Security. And when I began to read C-59, I felt very gratified in seeing that this legislation was drafted with an eye to the recommendations of the Commission of Inquiry into the Air India disaster and the failure of our security system at that point to talk within each other's agencies, to share information that could have prevented that terrible tragedy. It also appeared to me that the drafters had paid attention to the results of the inquiry into the atrocious treatment of Canadian citizen Maher Arar. There still are weaknesses in this bill. I would have preferred, Mr. Speaker, as the honourable member will know, to have removed any kinetic powers from CSIS. Their powers to disrupt plots may still prove to make us less secure than we were with the original intention of CSIS to be information collecting only and leave the RCMP to take action on the ground or kinetic activities. But overall, this is a substantial improvement over the situation in which we found ourselves in 2015 with the speedy passage of what I still call the Secret Police Act, what was then Bill C-51. So this is a comment more than a question to my honourable colleague, just to say on the record again that I'm pleased to vote for C-59, although I would have preferred we'd gone farther to remove more of the things that were launched in C-51.
Honourable member for Oakville North Burlington.
I'd like to first thank the honourable member for Saanich Gulf Island for her comments and also for her participation in the committee as we were doing clause by clause, recognizing, Mr. Speaker, that it's very difficult for her to attend these committee meetings and be present, and certainly the clause by clause on this bill did take some time and took her away from other tasks that she could have been working on, and her input is always appreciated by myself personally, and I guess we'll always have a divergence of opinion on getting that right mix, but it has gone a long way, has been well received by the community, the changes that we've made. So I thank her for her intervention.